EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis.
It's always like I told you, it's always
we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles.
It's definitely going to be time to move around.
Colts.
Like, I told him like that, too, like, see, like John told me, that man ain't ready to know that shit. I said, well, shit, you saying what he ain't going to be able to do. I said, well, you thinking he ain't going to be able to do it. Like, John told me, man ain't do that shit with her. I said, well, shit, you saying he ain't going to do it with you. I said, to be quite frankly, I don't think he really worried about you. For sure. Like, not like how you might think, like in your mind, you saying he worried about you this way, but he ain't want to do that. But you still not move around. You not move around you. Because you already said that.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started.
That's the thing. You said
he gets it all wrong. Penalty flags going to come in. We'll mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Same body here. He can move around the way he can move around the way he wants to move around. Because he done gained the status to be able to move around. You know what I mean? You just ain't. You gotta respect it. You can't check it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect it. You can't check it. Even though in your mind you like, oh, it's second, third, but you can't. You still gotta respect it.
Fake the handoff. Now Jones.
You ain't gonna check it. You feel me, boy? But that's what I was trying to tell him, Jones. He told me. Her man,
if you're gonna take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big
I heard that same type of statement so many times. I heard them same type of statement too many times in my life.
32 yards.
And I think so many people get wrapped up in it to where I do this, you know. I do this and I do that. But then you not knowing how you gonna be able to do that.
Good blocking to the 15.
It's good for so long.
He will score. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. The kicker on for the point after. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Schrader to kick off. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. To the air right away is Hurts. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Jalen Hurts sacked. A loss of 8 yards. Second down throw for Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. He's got it. It is a big play for the Eagles. That goes for 58.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this.
That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles. The offense and Hurts ready for this two-point attempt. Conversion. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. 17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A run with Taylor. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He was brought down by Nolan Smith. A gain of a yard.
Back to throw is Jones.
At the 41-yard line.
Tyler Warren, the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Here's Taylor. Finding space at the 15. And into the end zone. What a response. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Colts. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this 1st quarter alone.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched.
The kicker on for the
an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point, up and good. And the Colts take a 14-8 lead.
Eagles 8.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Hurts to the end on 1st down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. It is a big play for the Eagles. 52 yards.
52 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He's not spiking it. It's a fake. And he's going to get into the end zone. The fake spike works for a touchdown.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver. And when you have
he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now a play fake. Jones. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Shotgun now for Jones. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Nolan Smith makes the tackle. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They go right back to Taylor. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. A tough spot here. Third and long.
It's 3rd and 11.
From the gun, it's Jones. He'll look deep for Pittman. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now Jones. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. One quarter in the books. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment.
You
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
A gain of 26.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Saquon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point.
What's up, brother? How you doing, bro? Did I say it right?
The kick is good. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Jones. To the left side and taken in by down. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitching catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Thank you.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cooper. And the Eagles will take over here as they get up to the 43-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Nick Cross.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
You calling my line? You a woman?
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
I got to move.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Jones operating out of the pistol. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
You're going to have 28-14. That's what you're saying. You're going to have 28-14.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Probably going to have 28-14. See what I'm saying?
Pushes the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just
you better go on quick. I ain't about to be up. I was good. That was smart of you to go on and quit and just get out of the way. That was smart. Just go on and quit and get out of my way. And he to hold me up. He was a straight duck. Hold on. Who was that? That's the dead. Yo, they got the dead on. What's her name? I might go play. Oh, shit. We'll mess with that later. I ain't about to mess with that tonight.